What is going on, guys? This is Simon here. Last weekend, we attended my second cousin's wedding ceremony. Have you ever wondered how a Chinese wedding looks like in a second or third tier city? Let me show you today. On the previous night, the bridegroom's parents will invite their friends, relatives, people from the same village for dinner. The dinner is like an announcement, telling people that their son will get married the next day. My second cousin lives in a small village in Jiangsu province near Suzhou city. Although the wedding tradition varies depending on the places, but most of the wedding lasts 2 days in China. On the next day's morning, friends and relatives will first gather at the bridegroom's house. Here are some footage of the village and my cousin's house. The house at the front was there before I was even born. After the new house was built behind it, they all move into the new one, and the old house is rented to the outsiders who work in the near factories. The local government has already decided to tear down the village and move all the people to the apartment they built. You can see the whole place is dilapidated. The trend of pushing farmers to leave their own land and move into the cities has lasted for decades in China. Cousin's grandparents lived in a small house next to the new one. Here's the kitchen. It looks shabby, but the food cooked from that kitchen stove tastes way better than the food made from any modern one. That's their bedroom. My grandparents used to have a bed like that as well. After we all arrived, we took a shuttle bus to the bride's house to represent groom to get dowry. Dowry is the wealth transferred from the bride's family to the groom's family. In China, traditionally, marriage usually means that the bride will leave her own family and join her husband's family. So it is a kind of tradition for the bride's family to send some parental property to support her husband. In return, the bridegroom's family give money to the bride's family to thank them for fostering the bride and allowing her to be their kid's wife. The dowry usually contains home appliances such as washing machine, fridge, TV, baby cradle, etc. The bride's family made tea for all of us. The bride's family invited their own relatives and friends to their house for lunch. After that, they will all come to the groom's places for the dinner party, which is also called wedding ceremony. The car is also a part of the dowry. After the tea break, we started loading all the dowry onto the truck. And now we just got back to the groom's place. My cousin's mother has renovated the second floor for her son's wedding. With all the decoration, I think it looks quite nice for an average Chinese family living in the village. After we moved all the dowry to my cousin's house, we get back to the restaurant for lunch. Attending a Chinese wedding here is the best way to gain weight. You got tons of food to eat. There were probably more than 300 guests at the lunch, and there were even more people during the night. I don't know how much my cousin's mother spent on the wedding, but it is very common for Chinese villagers to spend years of saving on their kids' wedding. My cousin even managed to rent a classic Rolls-Royce for his wedding day. That is quite amazing. I have never seen the old one in a big city before. After lunch, we went back to the village and I took a walk around the place. It is really quiet. Looks like everyone is ready to leave the place behind. After the Chinese New Year, the government will demolish the place and move all the people to the apartment they build. People may wonder whether the residents can refuse to move and stay here. The answer is no. It is China. Once the government says you need to move, then you got to move. It sucks, right? But what other choice we got? After that, we get back to the restaurant for dinner. I told you that you will eat a lot at a Chinese wedding. The dinner is a little bit different from the other meal. People from both sides came together, and it also has little ceremony. Here comes the most unique part of the wedding. The host started his own performing to entertain the guests, but I think it was a little too much. Okay, I think you had enough. What do you think of the wedding? Are you interested in attending one? Please leave the comments below. Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.
我看谁